this. Tell me your best joke. Why is Smurfette the only Smurf that recycles? Alright? And then that's kind of it for me. I get a kick out of that one. Yeah, that's it. I'll ask my wife if she knows any. She probably does. Okay, that is really good. You must know as well. That's gotta go next door like that. Alright, guys. Oh, but I gotta get my wife to tell me a quick 5-second joke. Tell me a joke. And it's not, you can see it to those three, it's not gonna offend. Oh boy. Alright, so we're gonna ask you guys again, why is Smurfette the only Smurf that recycles? Tell me your best joke. We're not gonna start with I don't know any. We're gonna start with I have so many. I have so many. Are you a funny guy? Now, I hate to be real with you and be all psychological, but I was just gonna jump right into it, jump down your throat with it, but I have so many jokes. If you have so many jokes, you're really hurt inside. And you like to make other people laugh, and then you see their smile, and it makes you smile. I have so many jokes. I don't know any. I used to know jokes, but then after my accident, I don't know jokes. I don't know. I don't know any. That'd be my category, which is really crappy. You would rather be the one to tell jokes than the one to hear jokes, okay? And I'll tell you why. Because you're cool. It makes you cool. But there aren't that many cool. That means there's really not that many cool people that like to pick other people up. It's like, oh shit, you're crying. Oh, let me. You know what? I got this joke. I saw Maniscalco. He tells this joke about muffins and company coming over, and they're like, hide the fucking muffins. Nobody called. They're not getting any muffins. Oh my god, that's me. I look at my wife. I'm like, literally. I'm like, we must have had like, did he bug the? Is he with? Because how did he know? Like 15 years ago. And then there's one with the sword too. I wish I could play stuff so you guys could hear it with me and we could do it, but I don't want to. After everything that's happened, like, only PewDiePie is allowed to watch full Dr. Phil videos that are monetized by Hollywood celebrities in like the biggest studios in California, Burbank, California. Me, I can't even watch a freaking free. Oh, it makes me upset. It makes me upset what they did to me. And they know it's highly illegal. They wanted to fix it. I should be suing them right now. But I'm going to fix it on my own. And I've like noted what they've done, and they don't show you specifically which video, and that's I'm going to sue them for that, because they can just make up shit. And right now they fucking made up shit. So the power these ginger goofs have is gone now. I talked to Doge, they're watching you. And I know you're in my chat. You'd have no idea who I am. Doge is listening now. Every time you guys fuck up, they add another tick to the box and they're gonna sue you for billions. And I said, I want no money. I want this fixed. I want it fixed for the people. And I want their minds untwisted and tangled. They couldn't believe what I was saying. You think I fuck around? I know what you did, and I know what you were planning, and it's done now. You ain't making none of my friends soft ever again. Every single person's family that I've ever come in contact with, like their friend, they're like my friends have family, right? They're all like ever since 2020, not the same. They're like NPC to fuck, and I strongly believe that. I strongly believe that. Unless you're out in nature every day, but if you're Black Mirrored, you're done. If you sit in front of the Black Mirror all day, you're done. There's no hope for you. See, they can't get me. I don't play the music on that game, and they just can't get me. I don't know why, but they can't get me with it. But when I was a really young kid, I believe they got me with G.I. Joe. I believe they got me with G.I. Joe, Flintstones, Jetsons, Transformers, and the Smurfs. But you don't have to get what I'm saying. Just go watch the new Captain America movie, Brave New World, that says they've been doing it there. The three-letter organization's been doing it since the 60s and 70s. But before that, we know for a fact it was going on. It's called the Cold War, okay? I don't want to get too much into this, but people with an actual mind actually know what goes on. Powerful minds know about more than the one underneath. It's a tiered system. There is levels to this knowledge. And that's how they did it. That's how they did this whole time. They've kept it on a level based, you have to level up. You get this packet of information. You think I'm making this up. Think about what that sounds like though. And I said it in specific terms that computer geeks everywhere. You're like, huh, wait, what? What? Did you get are you catching these Easter eggs? He's just dropping everywhere. Fucking Easter Bunny is out today, bro. Me and the wife are gonna watch The Matrix this weekend, or on Friday or Thursday night or something. We'll figure it out. But this week, I misspoke. We're gonna watch it as soon as we can this week. The whole thing. But we're gonna watch The Matrix. My skin is just crawling. I'm gonna do some squats, sit-ups, and push-ups. But first we're gonna stretch. My whole body aches and everything. One stretch that I've always done is I put my palms of my hands on the floor. And I stretch my legs like this. I pop my shoulders. I couldn't do this for years. My neck, I couldn't put my neck down. Felt like my neck was gonna pop off the, like there's like vertebra, I think it's worded, and like they're links. And it was like the third or fourth link back in between the third and fourth in the middle. It felt like it could just, like it wasn't connecting. And I think it was the fibers. Well, now I'm like 90% sure it was the strings that had torn to hold my big head proper, you know? So it's all messed up. But I'm really strong now. So what happens is, luckily, I didn't tear it so bad that I was... If you tear them all, I don't think you can come back from that. I really don't. And it maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know about human body. But I tore some of mine. But I came back stronger. I got actually a really thick neck now. So actually I'm super happy about that. But it sucks like what it took to get this. And I bet you there's a lot of scar tissue, right? And that makes it even tougher skin. And it's numb skin. So it's very good. It's like if you have scar tissue on your knuckles and your hands, that's really good. That's super. Like I can do weird stuff with the bottom of my hand where you think it's soft on yours. Mine's, I don't have feeling there. But I did, but I don't anymore. Because I like to do nice bones. But if there's a board out of place, I'll bop it into place with my hand. Sometimes it's a little tighter than I'd like, but and also I'm not pushing down exact. Man, one time I broke all the bones in this corner of my hand, and now I can't feel nothing. It's like a brick over there, so it's just wicked. And then in the top of that hand, actually, which is really odd, but that's probably why I was able to do it anyway. I broke all my bones in the top of my knuckle and my hand there when I was really young. Again, doing hammering in boards with my hand. Just kind of showing off, I was 16, 18, 19. But I have a lot of strength behind my punch, behind my swing. So what happens is, I can pound it, but you only feel it a bit, right? And the harder you hit it, the less times you gotta pound it in, right? So if you can do 2 or 3 or 4, 3 or 4 is probably your minty number before you start really messing up your hand, If you're doing 7 or 8, man, your hand will be blue and swollen, and like you're going home after that. You know what I mean? Mine never got like that. Well, except one time. One time it did on the front, but that was because I missed, and there was a stud too, so it was all a mess. My hand was a mess. Oh, I dragged my hand home that night. I dragged my hand home down the road. It was bad. I was okay in like a month or 2. I could do stuff again, but it took me about 6 months before my hand was better. So it's a good thing I was 16 or 17 or 18. I don't really remember. I wasn't in school anymore, so I was like 19 or something. I was 18 or 19. Was I in high school? High school was so easy, I can't even believe it. I didn't study for nothing. Everyone around me was sweating, so I was like, this is easy. And then I get like 55, 60%. But they all studied. I wouldn't even study. Man, I remember one time I studied. I went to school. My cat won't let me talk. I went home, told my mom I had a test or something, or no, the teacher called my mom, and like we had to study. Because I guess I had told too many people, and one of the goof kids was like, that's how it works, but yeah, I swear one of the goof kids told the teacher I wasn't studying or something. I was like, what the fuck? So, and this was in grade 5 or 6. It was in grade 5 or 6. I studied for this science test. I got 98 or 96%. Like, I got my name. I didn't put my name up at the top, too, so that was like a mark. I was like, oh, I sucked at tests. I didn't know there was like a routine. You had to put the date in the corner. Like, I came from... It was kind of a shit show. I could speak French, but all of my classmates couldn't, So I had ups on them, but I didn't. I could write my name when in kindergarten or something, but and most of my classmates weren't that good at penmanship. Like, they had just started taking writing. I was like, I hated writing. Like how you write the word in between the thing. I hated that. I had to do a lot of it. I can write good, but I choose not to. I like to just do. I'm a doctor, eh? Like, I'm not an actual. I'm a doctor. Gotta use the A on the end. You hear it? You couldn't hear the first time. You gotta turn your volume up. Go check your hearing, dude. You're probably old, you just don't hear very good. Yeah, that happened though. That actually happened. I studied, got 96. And then as I got older, I think I studied a bit for like some high school tests, and I mean, science got hard, but the laws of different things, I had to memorize. If you call studying memorizing, which that to me that isn't, because I can't remember all of those laws of different things. Like, I can't remember them all specifically. But if one comes up in a conversation and we've already discussed some of the thermodynamics of the puzzle that
is going on. I'm like, oh yeah, well that's Newton's law. Right? But who cares, right? For that, who cares? I believe that is mostly like we don't understand. Hang on. Where are you? Are you having a good time? Enjoy that time. Have a good time. That's right. Do your thing. All right, guys. Boy, this is a big kitchen. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think we take this. Are you okay, babe?